opinions to yourself. Don't put them on social media or YouTube where someone can see it. And it's maybe the final push they shouldn't need to harm themselves. Not acceptable. And it doesn't even have to be a protest. I mean, going to watch or listen to sermons in churches, I mean, the only thing that's permitted in the churches I've been in and the denominations I've attended, it's all about worshiping the heterosexual marriage. It's always about the gender roles, that everyone has to adhere to the most controlled, sterile version of life. And if you're straight, that's great. I mean, it's no better than anything or any other way of life. Problem is when it's the only discussed, the only approved version that you can live. If you want a traditional relationship with traditional gender roles, that's fine. The only problem with it is you don't have to be traditional because you want to be traditional. People shouldn't feel like they have to fit into anything. The issue with church is that it teaches people. Some churches actually teach their congregation to kill gay people, which now seems to be illegal. There's been some court cases about that. And that one guy who says we should shoot gay people is now barred from a lot of countries. He can't go in them anymore. And the problem with these type of groups is always us versus them. And life's not like that. As long as everyone consents, everything's legal, everybody is having a good time, and there's never any threat or power imbalance involved, why do people care so much what people do with their butt or what they do with the private parts of their body? I don't care. There shouldn't even be a problem. But obviously, there is. I grew up in a very homophobic, queerphobic family. And people on YouTube say over and over, I'm not afraid of gay people. Homophobia isn't just a fear of them. It's a discrimination. It's a way of life. It's basically saying I'm better than you because the way you live is wrong. I mean, that's how Hitler put it when he looked at people that weren't blonde and blue-eyed people. Nobody is wrong or right for how they live their life as long as everything is above board and legal. Hair color doesn't matter. If you're married to the same sex, it doesn't matter. If you want to adopt kids but you're not straight, as long as the kid is in a safe, loving, informative environment, who cares? These groups seem to idolize, worship, and push that heterosexual families are the only acceptable, legal, and acknowledged and accepted parts of society. There's countries on this planet you can be killed for being anything but heterosexual. You can be harassed. You can spend up to 10 years in prison, hard labor. I think Jamaica is one of the hard labor countries. Places like Nigeria, they use funding by people who support Trump to create laws where they can execute people for being anything but heterosexual. You look at the animal kingdom. There are a lot of animals out there that don't have what we call heterosexual lifestyles. A lot of animals don't procreate with the opposite type of gender. Why are humans expected to be different? You don't choose how you come into this world. You don't choose your hair color, your eye color, your skin color, your height, your voice, your interests, what turns you on, what you are attracted to. You don't choose anything but your behavior. You can't choose how your organs work together. You can't choose if your body develops cancer when you're 10 years old. All you can do is control your behavior and your words. And the only thing worse than teaching hate speech is teaching nothing about these people. Because I grew up in white supremacy, Florida white supremacy curriculum for homeschool. And we never talked about how bad colonialism is. We never talked about the genocide of the Native Americans. We never talked about how women didn't have the right to vote even after they had the right to vote. We never talked about that Chinese were the reason why we have created immigration control to keep out non-white people in the 1920s. The white supremacy curriculum never discussed that people were people's property. Women and children were the property of men. We never talked about the dangers of the patriarchy and